Hello everyone. For this session, we will discuss classical or mathematical definition of probability. Previous videos లో మనం basic concepts and introduction చూసాము. ఆ వీడియో మీకు కావాలంటే లింక్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ లో ఇచ్చాను చూడండి. So without delay, coming to topic, classical or mathematical definition of the probability. If a random experiment has n possible outcomes, so out of m are what? Favorable to the event A. Then the probability of A, which is defined as the ratio of favorable outcomes to the total possible outcomes. So that is what? M by n. So which is called as mathematical definition of the probability. See here, for example, rolling a die. We know that if a die is rolled, what are the possible outcomes? Clearly, the possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ఏదైనా ఒక డైన్ రోల్ చేసినప్పుడు మనకు పడే అవుట్కమ్స్ ఏంటి? అవి 1 గానీ 2 గానీ 3 గానీ ఆర్ 4 ఆర్ 5 ఆర్ 6. So these are the possible outcomes when a die is rolled. Then the set of all these possible outcomes is called what? Sample space. Therefore, how many possible outcomes here? N of s is equal to 6. So which are what? Total outcomes. Now we can consider any event. For example, let A be any event. This event is what? Getting an even number. So clearly, what are the even numbers here? 2, 4, 6. ఇక్కడ ఏ అనే ఈవెంట్ ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ వాడే పాసిబిలిటీస్ అంటే ఈవెంట్ ఏ ఏమవుతుంది? క్లియర్లీ ది డైస్ షోస్ ద నెంబర్స్ 2, 4, 6 which are what? Favorable outcomes to the event A. So how many favorable outcomes here? Only 3. Therefore, n of A equals to 3. Then, by the definition of probability, what is the mathematical definition? The ratio of favorable to the event A to the total possible outcomes. How many favorable to the event A? 3. So therefore, the probability of A defined as favorable outcomes 3 divided by total outcomes 6. Clearly, which is what? 1 by 2. So for example, we can consider any other event. For example, B be the any event. So that event is getting an odd number. ఏదైనా ఒక డై రోల్ చేసినప్పుడు మనకు ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్ పడాలి. సో క్లియర్లీ వాట్ ఆర్ ద ఆడ్ నెంబర్స్ హియర్? 1, 3, 5. Therefore, the event B is what? 1, 3, 5. How many favorable to the event B? 3 only. That is n of B is equal to 3. Then the probability of getting an odd number is defined as favorable to the event B by total possible outcomes. So how many favorable outcomes here? 3 divided by total outcomes, so 6. So which is equals to what? 1 by 2. Okay. For example, we can consider any other event. For example, C is getting a number 7. అంటే మనకు డై రోల్ చేసినప్పుడు 7 పడే పాసిబిలిటీస్. సో డై రోల్ చేసినప్పుడు పడే నెంబర్స్ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. బట్ ఇక్కడ ఏంటి 7. అసలు 7 అనేది డైలో ఉండదు. So clearly in that case, the set C, so which is empty set, so which is not possible. So in that case, how many elements in the set C? There are no elements, therefore n of C is 0. In that case, the probability of C defined as favorable outcomes to the event C by total outcomes. How many favorable outcomes to the event C? 0. Divided by total outcomes, 6. Clearly, what is the value? 0. Here, what is A union B? Club both A and B. That is what? 2, 4, 6 and 1, 3, 5. Clearly, that is what? 1, 2 and so on 6. Clearly, which is also equals to what? Sample space. Which is equals to what? Yes. Therefore, what is n of A union B? How many elements are in the set A union B? There are 6 elements. Okay. Therefore, the probability of A union B, which is defined as favorable outcomes to the event A union B, that is 6. Total outcomes also 6. Therefore, what is the probability of A union B value? 1. So, which is also equals to what? P of S. Okay. So, P of S is always equals to 1. Now, from this we can conclude that what are the probability values here? In the first case 1 by 2, here also 1 by 2, next 0, 1. So clearly from this we can say that for any event A, the probability of event A means the probability values lying between 0 to 1. That is 0 is less than or equals to P of A is less than or equals to 1. So this is the range of the probability. So next, there are some conditions in the probability. So here the first condition is if A intersection B, which is empty set, which means what? The both events are what? Mutually exclusive events. Then P of A union B, which can be written as P of A plus P of B. So here for example, rolling a die, we can consider the event A is getting an even number and the event B is getting an odd number. Clearly, what is the event A here? Getting an even numbers. Clearly, what are the even numbers when a die is rolled? The even numbers are 2, 4, 6. And what is event B? That is 1, 3, 5. Okay. Now clearly the probability of A, which is defined as favorable outcomes by total outcomes. So clearly S is equals to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the total possible outcomes. That is N of S is equal to 6. Therefore, the probability of A defined as favorable. How many favorable outcomes? 3. Divided by total outcomes? 6. Next, what is the P of B? This is also 3 by 6. 3 by 6 means 1 by 2. Okay. Now, we can find a P of A union B. How to find P of A union B? First, you can find A union B. So, clearly, what is A union B here? Club both events A and B. You will get A union B. A union B is what? Yes. Therefore, P of A union B, which is equals to what? P of S. So, already discussed this. P of S value is always 1. Now, once you observe this condition, what is the condition? A intersection B is empty, means both are mutually exclusive. Clearly, you can find A intersection B here. What is A intersection B? Is there any common elements? No. So we can say that A intersection B is pi. Then what is the condition? P of A union B, which can be written as P of A plus P of B. So you can find first P of A plus P of B. So what is P of A? 1 by 2 plus what is P of B? 1 by 2, which is equals to what? 1. So what is one value? P of A union B. So therefore, if any two events are mutually exclusive events, that means A intersection B is equal to pi, then P of A union B can be written as P of A plus P of B. So this is the first condition. See the second condition. For any event A, means let A be any event, then P of A plus P of A complement is equals to 1. Here what is mean by A complement? A complement means except A. Okay. So here for example, tossing two coins. We know that if you toss two coins, what are the possible outcomes? Clearly, the possible outcomes, the both coins shows head, both coins shows tail, or one is tail, another one head, or one is head, another one tail. So these are the possible outcomes when tossing a two coins. So clearly, the set of all possible outcomes is called what? Sample space. So therefore, n of s is equal to how many possible outcomes here? 4. So let us consider the event A is the both kinds of same outcomes. What is event A here? Both kinds are same outcome. That is both are head or both are tail. Therefore, how many outcomes here? N of A is equals to 2. Therefore, we know that the probability of A, which is defined as favorable outcomes to the event A. How many favorable outcomes? 2 divided by total outcomes, that is 4, which is equals to what? 1 by 2. Here, what is A complement? A complement means except A, means the both kinds not shows the same outcome. So which means one is head, another one is tail. That is HT or TH. So that is called what? A complement. Here also how many possible outcomes? N of A complement is equals to 2. Now we can find P of A complement. That is P of A complement is equals to favorable outcomes. How many outcomes here? 2. Total outcomes 4. So here also, which is equals to what? 1 by 2. And add P of A and P of A complement. What is P of A here? 1 by 2 plus P of A complement. That is also 1 by 2. So which is equals to what? 1. So this is the second condition. ఈ వీడియో మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి. ఇంకా మన ఛానల్ ఎవరైనా సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకునే వాళ్ళు ఉంటే ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ అవర్ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్.